Hey everyone, this is Prince Watercrest, and welcome back to Let's Play Lagoon. In the last episode, we went to the ice cave and conquered the demons there, and now the nymphs are safe again. They took us to Phantom Hill, we fought the sorceress Sella, and we also met Zara, which is when we found out that Thor really was part of this, and he's been manipulated to bring back the evil spirit. With his dying straight, Messiah sent us to the clouds, and that's where we are now. I also looked up what the light ball does. It does what I expected it would do. Apparently, if you have it equipped and you die, you come back, but it only works once. So, we have a way to heal ourselves, but we have to die in order to use it. Sounds fair. Anyway, on with the show. And I gotta remember which button lets me jump. There's not much to the cloud stage. You just gotta jump all the way up to the north. And thankfully you can differentiate what is background and what is actual platforms that you can jump on. And you gotta jump here. You can't just walk north. You gotta jump all the way here to this island. And then you'll finally be at Lagoon Castle. I don't even want to comprehend how that works, because that would involve the violation of the laws of perspective. And when we go north, we'll find this little tablet that we can read. When the moonlight comes into the castle's terrace, hold the moonstone, a drop of the moon, to the sky. Power will be given only to the person who controls the power of light, and the Moonblade will be created. We're gonna have to remember that for later. Also, this is the entrance to Lagoon Castle, and this is where it gets really nasty, because unlike the other mazes we've been to, this one is pretty complex. I'm gonna go in, and I'm gonna... No, actually, there's a monster nearby. And I'm probably gonna... No? Okay. Well, I'm gonna save here anyway. And then I'm gonna fight this thing. These little green guys are very powerful. Just look at how much damage that guy just did to me. I did not really like that very much. We are now in the entry level of Lagoon Castle, and our first goal is to go to the upper left corner of this floor. And I'm going to do that as soon as my strength comes back up. Alright. There are monsters. I will try to fight them whenever necessary, whenever I see them. And this guy went somewhere. I can't find him anywhere. There he is. And it looks like I'm going to have to use my magic against this guy, as annoying as he is. And there's another enemy right there. These little Harlequin-like enemies. Thankfully, they're easier to beat up with the sword. All they can do is just rush towards you. That's pretty much it. And there's a third new enemy. These guys that just walk around slowly. They also move around randomly too. They're probably the easiest enemy to deal with, kind of. And somehow I was able to beat that guy up with the sword, so we got that working. Also, I'm at max HP, but not an MP. So, we gotta get this guy near us and swing the sword really fast. That will kind of alleviate the amount of damage we take from him. There's another clown enemy. I like the fact that he juggles as he runs towards you. It's easier to notice when you're running towards the bottom of the screen. And oh boy, I forgot about this guy. Yeah, if you're going a little too fast, you may have to deal with both of those enemies at the same time. Not fun. And we should be where we need to be, which is right here. You want to go through this door. We'll be on another floor, and we get to meet this enemy, this little floating guy on a crystal orb. He will shoot fireballs at you, and he also does a ton of damage. Matter of fact, I'm just going to hit him with the magic, and then refer to the map to see where I need to go next. 3, there we go. Alright. I have all these numbers that signify which door to go through. That's why I said 3 earlier. And you don't necessarily have to do this, but you do want to go to the center of this area to see what you need to do. It's not entirely optional, but it does help you figure out what to do next. Especially after you fight these little slow guys off. They just plod towards you, and they just plod towards you. And you can do like a whole bunch of damage to them. Even with the Force Sword, they're basically a pushover, and I just went the wrong way. Oh well, made more sense to fight that guy anyway for the experience. These guys will give you tons of experience, so you definitely want to get as much experience around here as you can. And I know there's another guy here. There he is. Just gonna stand here and fight him off. You can get a couple of levels here, especially if you're about as under-leveled as I am. And you're definitely having to get more experience as time goes on. Just to level up. I mean, I need 20,000 just for 25? No, 26. Anyway, here's that area I mentioned that was entirely optional. And if you go in here, you'll meet Felicia's parents, the King and Queen of Lagoon Castle. They're protected by this force field, so don't worry about any harm befalling them. They'll basically tell you what you need to do next. They'll tell you that Felicia, their daughter, is trapped in the mirror on the 4th floor. And in order to break this mirror, we're going to need the statue. Why do we need Felicia? Well, she's the only person who can get us to the secret place. And the secret place is important and necessary, and this place will basically be where all the evil stuff will happen if we don't hurry and take down the evil. As the magic is used there, its power will be tripled, and if it's used for evil purposes, that would not be a good thing. That's why this power was given to protect Lagoon Castle by the Lakeland family, and to the Lakeland family. Then they finally tell you why you need the statue. It's to break the mirror that Felicia is trapped in. Thankfully, it is somewhere nearby on this floor. And they tell you to use it on the crest in the room where Felicia is trapped. Make sure you use it facing her. And then you get a couple of words from Felicia's mother. Just a few words of encouragement. Nothing wrong about that. And then we get to leave the room, and we get to look for the statue. Thankfully, we can easily get to it from here. First, I just need to take care of this guy, and hopefully not take a whole bunch of damage at the same time. And not this opening, but this one. And I might as well go ahead and face this guy too. Get a few more HP replenished. Oh, alright, I'm back at maximum. Good. You want to open this chest to get the statue. And with that, we need to go back to the entry level. Because we need to go back in order to get to our next destination. Now there are several ways, actually 2, that you can do this. And I'm definitely not going the right way. I will fight this guy off though. If the game will let me in, he'll stop hurting me. Good. There we go. I know I'm going to have to run into another one eventually, but at least I got a little bit of experience out of that. I believe we need to go this way. I hope I don't have to consult the map again. And we get to fight 2 of these guys now. That's awesome. Let's go ahead and take care of these guys for the experience. And am I going the right way? I wonder. Yes, I believe I am. Good. Got confused there by 2 of those slow guys in the armor, but... well, we managed to win out after all. We can just go through this door again. Avoid him and the little fireballs that he shoots out at us. And then we can just go back down. Now, there are 2 areas we can go to. I think. I may have to check the map again. Nope, it's starting to look more like 1. Sorry to get your hopes up, guys, but we gotta do this the only way that we know how. And we gotta go through here. And if this guy could not kill us, that'd be great. Anyway, we just gotta go down to the left a little bit, and then go right here. We have another area that we can go to. And now that I mention it, yeah, I did enter this a different way. That's right. Because I didn't enter it like this in the practice run. So there really are 2. So I wasn't getting your guys' hopes up after all. But this is the much easier and quicker way to do it, because of what we're about to do here. Now, thankfully, because this is a safe place, our HP and MP will gradually rise up. And it will do it much quicker than in the rest of the castle. So I'm just going to wait here for my MP to hit the maximum. There we go. And I want to equip the Moonstone. This is the Silence Terrace. And this is the terrace that plaque at the entrance of Lagoon Castle mentioned. You want to stand in this light, have the Moonstone equipped, press the yell button, and you will get these messages. And you get to see what Thor's role in all this ultimately is. As mentioned earlier, and made clear here, Thor is the champion of darkness. Here's the thing though. Thor was not meant to be an enemy. He was supposed to be an ally. Unfortunately, Zera has raised him to be evil, and to use his powers for evil. And now that that power is being used to bring back the evil spirit, we can call upon the power of the Moonstone to get the ultimate weapon, the Moonblade. And here it is, the Moonblade itself. We have the final sword of the game. So let's go ahead and equip that. 20 more strength, not a bad thing. Okay, yeah, now I remember where the alternate entrance was. It was close to where we met the King and Queen of Lagoon Castle. If I had just headed to the right a little bit and found another doorway, I would have actually found an alternate route there. Alright, that's that alternate route. But we'll be going through that alternate route in reverse as I go take on what needs to be done next. And I'm on the wrong part here. And I want to make sure I equip the Moon Sword, because I know I just equipped it and now I just forgot if I did. Alright, we equipped the Moon Sword. So now we can just exit through to the right and show up in another maze. Thankfully there are no enemies here, so we can just follow the path. We can heal here if we need to. Don't go down there because that just leads to a dead end. And by going down here and all the way to the left, in case we need a bright stone, we can just go ahead and open the chest at the end. But instead, we already have a bright stone, so we just get 250 gold, level 25 times 10. Thoughtful but sorta useless, especially since you can't go back. You couldn't go back after Phantom Hill, and you definitely couldn't go back after the cloud part, after you got the Thunder Crystal and you met Zara for the first time. I might as well go ahead and show off the alternate area. The alternate entrance, if you will. It is in here. It's this little stairway right here. Just a little ways to the right of where we met the King and Queen of Lagoon Castle. And of course we're just going to fight that guy because we can. Now that we got that taken care of, we can finally take the bottommost path here and use it to continue on. Need to make it all the way to the end here first, and then we can go up. And we're not taking any of the paths to the right. Thankfully there's only one and we're not taking it. Instead, we're just kind of following the path here, and we're going to find another opening that we can go through. And it's right here. In here is another maze. You want to go through this maze. But before you do that, you want to go all the way to this corner to get another elixir. This is the last chance you have to get an elixir. Apparently, if I said that there was no elixir, I hope I didn't. Well, I was wrong. There's one last one right there. And now, we want to explore this maze. And also fight off some new enemies. These green guys that are fairly quick. Thankfully, we can take them down without taking any damage. And we want to go up a little more, but we do have another new enemy to face. These crabs just move around randomly. If you can take them down, good. There's another crab to the right. I want to fight that off so I can go back to level 26. Or up to level 26, rather. Pin that thing against the wall and get some more of that yummy stat boost goodness. Alright. We're now at level 26. North of where those two crabs are, you want to follow the path. Fight off any enemies wherever necessary. There is something we need to pick up. And I just went the wrong way. Apparently, where those two crabs are, you need to take the right path, not the left. I don't want to go there yet. So we need to go back and go a little bit to the right. And then go up. There we go. Get that crab out of the way. There's another one around here. Good. Let's fight this thing off. Got a little bit more of a speed. I'm at less than half. That's not a good thing. We may fight more enemies on the way. I'm gonna lure this guy a little bit to the right here. And he just avoided me completely. Awesome. Well, I can stand here and wait for my HP to go up a little bit before I go on as I fight him. This is the path you want to follow. Because we're not done with our collecting spree quite yet. There are still some things that we need, and we definitely want them if we want to do our best at the very end. Because we're getting pretty close to the end of the game now, you see. And we don't have much progress left. Also, we have some crabs. Great. Very slow, they just move around randomly. They can't attack you, but they do a lot of damage to the touch. Which isn't a very good thing. And oh boy. And the water spells won't work on them. Probably because they're crabs. If this thing could get near me, that'd be great. But as I wait for that thing to get its act together, I can open this chest and get the moon shield, which is the final shield of the game. Definitely want to equip that. You need the best armor and shields you can. And we're really getting up there in protection. Where'd that thing go? It's around here somewhere. If I could hit that thing, that'd be great. Well, at least I can swipe at it while standing still. At least attacking doesn't keep me from gaining HP as I rest. All you can do is run, and that'll make you stop regaining HP and MP. And I believe there's another place we want to go. And I believe it is this way. Just consulting my maps again. What leads that way? Ah, okay, there is something that I want to get before I go in that direction. And it's definitely something we need. There we go. We're getting close to Princess Felicia, but I want to get one more thing before I go grab it. I want to grab that before I rescue Princess Felicia, I mean. And, why? There we go. I had to take that thing down. And I'm at level 27 now. That explains why I suddenly have close to 200 MP now. Okay. There's probably going to be another crab or two. Or maybe one of those green guys. Yeah, it's going to be one of those green guys. Well, at least I can take those guys down in 4 shots instead of 5, and I just went the wrong way. Great! Perfect, so now all these enemies that I fought are going to respawn, and I'm going to have to deal with all of them. Especially those 2 green guys that I lured down there. Oh, okay, maybe just the one. This can really get confusing. It's even worse if you don't have a map. Thankfully, you can find a map on the internet. Really easy to do. I'm consulting it right now, but you probably already know that because I mentioned it a zillion times. And here's this guy again. How am I doing? Still don't have a lot of health. And I'm gonna meet another crab too. You know, I might want to save right now in case I do die. Alright, we're near where we found the moon shield. So, we need to not die as we take out all these enemies. And hopefully, make our way over to an area that we need to go. And I died, great. You know what, I'm already at the 26-minute mark. So I'm going to continue right here and heal up. And when I do the next video, I'll be back at full HP. So join me next time where I look for a few more things and free Princess Felicia from her mirror prison. Until then, this is Prince Watercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!